Hello, hello, hello. Happy Friday. If you are watching this back, it happens to be a Friday when we are recording this session. I hope you're all having a great day so far. Do say hi if you're joining me live. It's lovely to be here with you all. And today is not my usual workshop, and that is because today you're joining me because I'm here to share with you some of the details about the in-person workshops that we're hosting in September and October this year, and we'll continue to do so. I'm not quite sure of the dates of when when the next sessions will happen, but at this stage, I'm here to share with you all of the information about our autumn in-person one-day workshops. And you are so welcome to share questions if you're watching this as a recording. I would welcome any questions being emailed, as would the team here. Today, we are going to really get a depth of understanding in a short period of time as to what the days are going to entail, what you're going to leave with, and how it's going to create shifts specifically for you. I think it's time for me to introduce myself. And I hope very, very much that I'm going at the right pace. But if for any reason, again, you need clarity on anything I'm sharing, you're so very welcome. Part of what I am most passionate about is changing people's and teams and organizations' relationship with their potential infinitely for the better. And I do that in a multitude of ways: keynotes, workshops, webinars, and I work with multiple organizations and utilize all of my trainings, knowledge, and learnings to create those shifts. And the sort of words that I tend to hear from the training that I deliver is things like transformational, inspirational, and more recently, there's been a pattern of life-changing, which, wow, I mean, what a piece of feedback to receive. I personally have multiple accreditations, diplomas on top of my psychology degree, and am always a student. I'm always learning. I'm always upskilling. And I have had the real honor recently of becoming a fellow at the Learning and Development Institute, and additionally being one of Mike Drop's um, keynote speakers. So I am really excited to deliver these one-day in-person workshops for you. We initially put on one day, then we put on two. They sold out immediately. So we've put on some additional dates for you, and I really hope you might be able to join us. It's really important that you know that we have a business case. And so if your organization that you work for is interested in investing, we have kept the price point to the most accessible level we possibly could in order that we can facilitate as many learning opportunities as possible. So these are just some of the wonderful organizations that invite me back to train for them time and time again. And I share this because it's really important that you have trust in the person delivering that training for you, that they have the skills, the capability, the knowledge to deliver really high impact training, training that has depth, that is empowering, that's dynamic, and where you get to build connections for the rest of your career. Those are definitely tick boxes that I deliver on without fail. So these three in-person one-day workshops will incorporate all of the aspects that underpin every single training, workshop, keynote, webinar that I support organizations and individuals with. We will have a natural flow. So we build in our sessions in a psychologically safe way the learning experience. I personally use multifaceted learning tools in order that we reach everyone's learning style in a group setting. I use tested frameworks. frameworks that are unique, that have been designed specifically with the outcomes in mind, and that give you that practical capability immediately. Research, insights, and science underpin every single thing that we do. And our trainings are never just based on one report or one piece of information. The amount of research and the depth of understanding of the topic matter is critical. And I only deliver training in areas that I am trained on. I think from my personal perspective, having I think probably for me, what feels like the authenticity and the integrity that comes from being certified in an area that I train or deliver coaching in feels really important to me, and I want to reassure you of that too. The human experience is at the heart of every single one-day workshop that I deliver. I want you to enjoy the experience. I want you to leave feeling wanting more and feeling really uplifted and energized, connected, and with that deep sense of self-trust and confidence that you have what it takes to go and deliver on the outcomes the training promised. And of course, accreditations are key. So both the Academy and CPD are our accredited partners, and certifications, I think, are always useful, aren't they? And so, of course, all of our training comes with that too. We have And I'm really, really excited. I've been very, very lucky to work with a very big corporate on delivering these in-person workshops, and the feedback has been extraordinary. So I have tried and tested them to amazing feedback. And why these workshops? Why now? Well, a combination of factors. Essentially, these are the skills that are going to create, I think, probably that future fit skills capability in the modern world. And as we all know, it is fast changing. Additionally, I undertook 100, yes, 100 client meetings. And these were the skills that they said were most lacking now to enable people to thrive in their careers. I also, as a sort of, I guess, the third pillar when I research what training to deliver, I absolutely want to know that, yes, it will provide career rocket fuel, but that there'll be this lovely ripple effect where additionally to your career capability and being able to really make impact in your role, there will also be the ripple effect which impacts esteem. After all, self-esteem comes from esteemable acts, and your confidence and capability to handle change, challenge, conflict with grace and ease. So our first one-day workshop is going to be held on the 19th of September. Over 50% of those places have already gone, and we only have 24 places to maximize the learning experience on each day. And this is about influence, impact, and stakeholder relationship management. It's about understanding how to create connection and to be seen and visible, and to be ensuring that you are developing the relationships that create the change and impact needed to thrive in your role and for your team, for your department and organization. And I'm going to share with you the breakdown of that. So on the 19th of September, this is the day that is aimed for business support professionals, EAs, PAs, chief of staff, head of operations. And I know that we also have 3 project coordinators attending that first session. The second is the 9th of October for HR, people and talent professionals. And we have some amazing individuals signed up to that too. And then for all of you, we have our one-day public speaking workshop. It does not matter if you're not about to get up on stage. This is for individuals looking to transform their capability to present, to speak up in meetings, or indeed if you want to go on and speak on stage or at an event or on a panel and do it brilliantly well. That particular day is going to help you to transform your communication skills infinitely for the better and forever. So what are you going to leave with? Well, if you are interested in the stakeholder impact and influence workshop, you're going to leave with the science of influence, really deeply understanding why some people influence brilliantly and create incredible networks and connection and get the results they need from people, and why some don't. You're going to be able to really raise your strategic visibility and capability. You're going to be able to transform your communication in a way that creates connection, even with the most difficult of people. And you're going to be able to start really influencing up and across in a way that, again, is going to provide you career rocket fuel. All of these aspects are combined in the day: frameworks, science, action, research, as well as, I think, really getting to grips with your personal strengths, values, and marrying all of those together to give you the capability to make real change in those areas. It's a highline view of what the day is going to look like. It will be multifaceted. It will be immersive. It's going to give you all of the tools, all of the knowledge that you need so that you can literally start implementing your learnings from the very next working day. I know just how much this has transformed individuals that I've delivered this workshop for already, and I cannot wait to bring it to you. So I hope that this is going to really resonate with a workshop that is going to lead to game-changing differences in your relationship to your potential. And I can't wait to hear the outcomes, the impact, what's transformed, what's changed. And certainly when I listened to a vice president from the very big organization, FTSE 250, tell me that I had changed the culture of their entire business area as a result of these workshops, I know the impact they have. So you'll leave with so many benefits, but also a network, also a fantastic network from the day. And I think that too makes such a critical change to how we show up in our careers and in our day-to-day lives. You are very welcome to ask any questions. I know I've done quite a lot of talking before I move on to talking about our public speaking workshop. And you are also welcome to sign up. And I believe that we now have 10 spaces left on our first additional date, and I think 12 or 13 on our second additional date. So yeah, they are limited. And I do know that a couple of you have asked about group bookings, which, yes, we can absolutely facilitate as well. Anna, I know that you've been collecting questions.
Yeah, actually, you might have touched upon this one, but we've got a question to say, is it okay to book as a group of 3 HR professionals from the same company?
Yes, of course. We probably wouldn't want, in terms of the 24 people, we probably wouldn't want to welcome 15 out of that 24 from one company. We deliver that in person for them directly, but a small group booking like that, absolutely. And I know that we have a couple of organizations that have booked individuals, a couple of individuals from their teams on already.
And another question is, what is CPD?
The Chartered Institute of Personal Development, considered to be the gold standard in terms of rubber stamping the quality of training that you deliver. It's also a professional and internationally recognized professional certification body, and so fantastic to really demonstrate growth mindset and capability in a particular skill area when you've got that certification to add to your CV.
Great, I'll let you go on because we've got some more questions, but they're about the public speaking. So I'll let
Okay.
you answer those first and
Well,
we can come
you're
back.
brilliant, and you're welcome to keep asking in the Q&A any other questions that you may have. And I agree, Alex. I agree about understanding behavioral science and communication psychology. And as an individual with a background in organizational psychology, it is something I find deeply fascinating. Oh, life-changing day. Okay. Unlocking your capability to be seen and to articulate and express ideas, vision, strategy, numbers, even in a way that is compelling, creates impact, and gets individuals buy-in is completely game changing. And I absolutely have experienced this journey myself. So I've been studying the art of public speaking now since 2018. And I have gone on I have taken multiple courses, I've been part of multiple speaking groups and platforms. And so I have brought together what is now 7 years of study, all of the best bits into this day, and watching people's capability to feel more able to be seen and visible and articulate ideas with brilliance and in a compelling, concise fashion by the end of the day is just the greatest honor and something that for all of us makes a colossal difference to how we feel able to navigate the world that we live in and to be able to deliver the impact that we all want to create. You're going to have an amazing day. And just like stakeholder impact and influence, you are going to also have the frameworks, the tools, the research, the science to back what it is that you want to be able to deliver in a way that feels completely accessible. And most of all, and most importantly, authentic, where you are able to show up as you while still articulating with great impact your ideas, your vision, your strategy, your mission, or just simply being able to put your hand up in a meeting with confidence. I know that myself, when I first started public speaking, I really felt I needed to wear a mask to be able to deliver my message. All of that sense of imposter syndrome, of the inner critic, of inner doubt, those whispers that keep us stuck will all have been diminished dramatically by the end of the day. I promise you that much. I have deep, deep empathy for anyone that says to me, public speaking is my literal worst nightmare. And many people do. And don't worry, that's what I'm there to guide you through. And we will share a breakdown of the day with anybody that is looking for a breakdown of that particular day or anyone that wants more information. As I say, we've got limited places for all three of these in-person workshops. And once they've gone, they've gone. We've got a beautiful space in Holborn for both. Lunch is provided, which is an added little bonus. And we have a discount code for our community, which you can see here, which is just to support anybody that wants to be able to attend. Anna, have you been gathering any questions? Is there anything that's come through on the Q&A?
Yes, a couple. So first of all, I'm an EA, but I can't make the 19th. Could I join on the 9th of October, even though it's for HR professionals?
I'd need to have a conversation with you and see whether there's a crossover there. If not, we can look to another date for you.
Great. Would the public speaking be good for me if I'm an HR business partner, in your opinion?
100%. I wish that we had all been taught this at school. It's a skill that would transform everyone's capability to navigate life from a completely different perspective. And so actually, it is a course that will benefit any mid to senior level professionals. And I know that when we've brought together groups to deliver these before, it's been amazing to see the different perspectives and lens that comes from a mixed group. But this probably is suited best to those that have a reasonable level of experience through to those that are senior. But again, you are welcome to ask any questions around that.
And I think final question, unless any more want to come in. My sister is an HR manager at Green King, and I know her and her team would benefit from the HR day. How can I share the course benefits with her?
Oh, fantastic. Well, Anna, you are that person. So, Anna will share with you the breakdown of the course, share this video, and additionally answer any FAQs that come up. Uh, and the business case, of course, we'll share that with you too. Again, question for me when I take on training now, because I've attended some wonderful training. I've also attended some really poor training is I always ensure that I feel really confident that this is the right opportunity for me. So Anna or myself are perfectly well placed to support and guide you as to whether this is right or not quite right for you. If you want to hop on a call or send in an email, that's what we're here for. And wouldn't want anyone to make an investment without feeling sure that this is going to deliver the results that you need at this time in your career.
That's all the questions for now, but like
Okay.
Lucy says, please feel free to submit more.
Amazing. Well, I very much hope to see you there because if you're not there, you're going to be missing out. And I hope you have a glorious rest of the day, whatever you're doing, wherever you are, and take very good care. Bye, everybody. Lovely to have you here. Thank you for tuning in.